Yesterday, human rights campaigners were targeted by British nationalist extremists. It was the second time in a week that far-right thugs have attacked people in the centre of Glasgow. The accounts of those attacked and abused are harrowing. A photographer attacked and racially abused, a woman beaten. They say the police failed them. Sadly, this isn't new. Too many in Scotland have sought to appease these extremists. An ugly mix of British nationalism, racism and anti-Catholicism has been often swept under the carpet. In 2011, high-profile Scottish Catholics were targeted with bullets and parcel bombs. Dozens of journalists received death threats and abuse. In 2014, British nationalists rioted the night after the Scottish independence referendum in George Square. Priest Tom White was spat on and assaulted by a loyalist mob outside his own church in 2018. A community campaign that sought to challenge this was met with an escalation of threats. Public officials were targeted and their violence flared again in Govan last year. Despite all this, too many are silent or even act as apologists. Organisers of these mobs laud the Tories and Boris Johnson, and the Tories are cautious to condemn violent extremists among their own support. That isn't good enough. This week was the anniversary of the assassination of Labour MP Jo Cox by a British nationalist extremist. This is dangerous, and we can't pretend there are easy solutions, but step one is admitting there's a problem. British nationalist violence is growing, and we can't ignore it any longer.